Hey, Krusaider back with you today. After watching a little bit of boxing, I got the itch to play a boxing game. So here we are, one of my favorites of all time, Super Punch Out! Now, I have not played this game in a long time. I created this profile before I started the recording just so it would be on there. And I fought the very first fighter, Gabby J. And other than that, I haven't played it in a few years. I used to be able to beat this almost without taking a punch. Now, I know I can't do that anymore, but we'll see where I'm at. So at the beginning of every fight, you're going to see this screen here. It tells you who you're fighting, where they're from, age, weight, record, and then they got a little quote. Notice his record is 1 in 99. 1 in 99. Very interesting. There's actually some backstory to that. Oh, here he goes.
Yay!
All right. What's really interesting is he his one win, they figure, is against Glass Joe, the first boxer from the original Punch-Out series. Oh, here we go. Gotcha. Got it. Right. So anyway, that's just really interesting that there's a theory that he fought him, and there's a little bit of evidence for it, but some of it's just guesswork, and it's kind of interesting. Come on. There you go. There you go. Down he goes. He probably won't get up, but we'll see.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Nope, he's out.
Knockout.
So if that's any indication, it's going to be a good night, y'all.
Pizza cake.
But it's a little early to be making bold predictions, so we'll see how we do. I'm just going to go to my first loss, and then I'll save it, and if I feel like revisiting it later, I will. So, all right, I set the record. Yes, my name is 911, if you noticed. I chose that name a long time ago when I originally played Zelda. This is Bear Hugger. Link to the Past, you could choose your name. So I chose 911 because I always thought it would be funny when Princess Zelda yelled, 911, help! I just thought it was funny. And not knowing his name was Link, that might have been a factor too. So when he does that double fist pump coming down on your head, you don't have a choice but to drop down. That's the only way to avoid it. Got it. Down goes the Bear Hugger. So Punch-Out is, besides the arcade games, which, unless you have nostalgia for them, not great. At least my opinion, not phenomenal. They were really neat at the time, but I don't think they hold up all that well. There's definitely some stereotyping and things like that, which, you know what, that doesn't bother me. It's a product of its era. But just the controls, the way it goes through, not amazing. But when they made the home version of Punch-Out on the NES, originally Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and then eventually re-released as just Punch-Out, it's a great game. It's a puzzle game, essentially, in the form of a boxing game, and I've enjoyed it very much. I think I've played it on this channel before, but not since I started this particular YouTube channel, Crusaders Not So Serious Gaming. So maybe I'll go back and revisit it at one point too. But I wanted to get to this one. When they released the sequel, Punch-Out, I was very excited. But it's very different from Punch-Out in a lot of ways, and from boxing in a lot of ways. Oops. There, got him. And the way, part of it is there's no rounds. In the original Punch-Out, there were 3 rounds. And I think that's true in the Wii version as well. But in this version, it's just 1 round. So just kind of different. And you got this meter on the bottom, which is a little bit different. The whole style is a little different. But I never had a problem with it. When you listen to people review it, they do have issues with it compared to the original and stuff. But there we go. I set a pretty good record on that one. I used to know. I don't know it anymore, so I'm not even going to try. Minor Circuit Champion. Here we go. 34-19. I used to know there's a dizzying combination for each boxer where you punch them kind of in advance of what they're going to do, and you can stun them before they even have a chance to do anything. And I don't remember those combinations anymore. Like I said, it's just been too long. That was the first punch I think I've taken too. if I was being a little more cautious, I could have probably gone further without taking a hit. That's okay. Eat it. Down you go. To the ground.
1, 2, 3.
So if you press the punch buttons rapidly, you can regain a little health when your opponent's on the ground. Oh. There you go. Quick punch to the stomach. Whenever he does his bull charge, that's the only way to take care of him. You might be able to dodge it. In the NES version, you could dodge it. But then he would just repeat it and do it again and again until you... There he goes. I win. He just repeated again and again until you either hit him or dodged it and time ran out. But the clock stops until he charges, so it really didn't use that much time off the clock. So now I have just won the minor circuit. Oh, so amazing. Proud of me. I'm a champion. That's right. I'm a champion. All right. 30 seconds. Not bad. So, I broke the record. Yay. Best score on the minor circuit. Now, what's cool is you can do time attack challenge against each individual one after you beat a circuit. So if I want to go back and just work on one of these guys, work on especially the dizzying combinations, how fast I can knock them out. My friends and I, oops, wrong button. We had a lot of fun doing that when I was a kid. It was, you know, just, hey, who can knock him out the fastest? And we'd come up with different ways to do that. I say my friends and I. It was really just my friend Dusty and I, the only two who played it that I'm aware of. I showed it to a few other friends, but I don't know if they were as impressed. It is a one-player game, so unless you're okay with handing the controller back and forth. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. All right, Bob. There you go. Eat that. Eat it. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. My mistake. There we go. He's normally a pretty quick knockout. I just really messed that one up. Like I said, been way too long since I played it.
Fight!
I was hoping I remembered how to dodge that. I wasn't sure. There we go. Now, it used to be, and I think you probably have to do it without taking any hits. You knock him down, he stands up, and the clock keeps going. Oh, it does again. Just a little goofy thing they added there. Like, he gets up by the count keeps going until he just collapses to the ground. So I always thought that was funny. I thought you probably had to have a flawless round against him, which I did not. So, but that, ooh, I got the record by 5 seconds. So you see, even taking just a couple hits, that's a problem. I don't know if you've noticed on the record screen, on that one there was Zelda at the very bottom. On the one before that on the very bottom was Peach. So there's these little Mario characters. I think Nintendo published these games. They did not develop them, but they did publish them. Well, wait, maybe they did develop the first couple, and maybe somebody else did the Wii version. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I looked into the history of Punch-Out. The Gaming Historian on YouTube has a great episode on the history of Punch-Out if you were into it. Oh. No!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody always thought the reason that Nintendo dropped Mike Tyson from the NES title of the game was that he had the rape allegations against him. But that actually wasn't it. They dropped him before that ever came to light. The reason they put him on there is they thought it would sell better with an athlete's name attached to the game, which makes perfect sense. But then he's trying to health up when he does that, by the way. That's why I punched him. There he goes. But what actually happened is he had like a 3-year, $50,000 contract. Well, in that time, he became the champion and one of the most recognizable people in boxing. So he wasn't gonna sign on for a cheap contract, and they felt like it had had enough traction. They weren't going to gain many more sales by attaching his name to it, so they just let the contract expire, rebranded it as just Punch-Out. And the final fighter, instead of Mike Tyson, was a guy named Mr. Dream. It's just a white version of Mike is all it is. Same exact moveset, same exact style, everything else. And so, look, we got, well, I don't notice any particular Nintendo names, unless some of those are kind of hidden. Anyway, so that's how that ended up being changed. And so, you know, the old story, oh, he had the rape allegations, went to prison, that's why they dropped him. Timeline doesn't line up on that. So. Now, this is one of the first, not one of the first ones. Well, maybe he is, like where he punches a certain direction, and you have to use the right punch to connect with him. He also cheats. Tries to spit in your eyes and stuff. Alright, but, so when he does this sliding punch, oh gosh, see? You automatically block your stomach if you just stand still, and you have to press up to block your face. Oh, he blinded me. Oh, headbutt. Illegal. So it takes a hot minute to get out of that phase where he spits in your eyes. So when he slides off the side, you have to throw a punch consistent with the direction that he's in. Normally, I'm pretty fast on the mass muscle. I'm very disappointed in myself at this point. Alright, there we go. There you go. Cheater, eat it. Down. There we go. And he's not a hard fighter at all. I just, to quote whoever originally said it, some just kind of screwed the pooch on it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Victory. Normally, he's one of my faster knockdowns in the game, so that's okay.
Pizza cake.
New record. And I still set the top record. So no Nintendo games that stand out to me on this list either. So here I said let's pay attention to that. Then I haven't seen one since. Mr. Sandman. Sandman's interesting. He's I think the only boxer opponent that you face that appears in every single Punch-Out game, arcade and home console. And he just works his way up the ladder too. I don't know what his position is in the arcade in terms of, is he the champ? Is he, you know, just a mid-card fighter? In the NES version, he's the second to last fighter in the World Circuit. World Circuit. And very difficult. To my opinion, he's one of the hardest fighters in the game. And now here he's a champion in a circuit, the major circuit. So he's moved up to holding a title, though it's not the final circuit. There we go. And so that's interesting. But then in the Wii game, Mr. Sandman is essentially the final boss, other than, you know, you can unlock some additional things, but where he's a factor. Got it. Not bad. 46 seconds, no punches. Love it. No punches taken, I should say.
Pizza cake. Right on.
Right on. Alright, so I beat everybody on that. Yep. No Nintendo names. Bummer. Okay, so I did alright. I'm on my score there. Set the record. Major circuit clear. And we'll just keep moving along here and see what happens. Ta-da! And now we're on to the World Circuit. Aaron Ryan. This guy always gave me a fit. He does this rapid punch succession that you have to... Blocking punches has never been my specialty in these games until I learned it's an absolute essential. So, see how much damage I'm doing to him? Almost none. And so what you need is your super punch, but when you do, he's going to spin and try to catch me. Oh, missed it. So you got to punch him when he's coming in or he grabs you every time. So it's finding that balance is tough. So I got to get him ready. Ah, missed him again. Dang it. It is inconsistent on my ability to stop him. So he's going to do this hurricane punch. So you got to block. There we go. Ah, missed it. I'd like to show you how you're supposed to counter him in the stomach, but so far I'm doing a very bad job of that. Ah. Down he goes. So that was brutal in terms of my ability to counter that. typically been able to land a few of those blocks. But there we go. There he goes. Got him, and the knockdown. That's what I like to see. So his rapid punch that he did to me, it's low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. That's the same pattern every time. Got him. So I don't have to worry about it. But he gave me fits. I didn't realize the art of blocking. Like, it's a certain number of punches that you can't stop. So you just have to learn to block. But again, the low block I was always confused by because you automatically block your stomach. So I was learning to press up and let go, up and let go, up and let go. So, oh, the first one I didn't set the record on. Bummer. Hey, Abraham Lincoln played this and did pretty good, 148. Good for him. All right. Thank you, Kangaroo. This one's a tricky sounding one.
Hey, Kikigaro.
There you go. Watch that hair.
Fight.
I think you should have to restrain your hair if you're going to be in boxing. This seems like an inappropriate advantage where you can blind your opponent. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's a way to punch this dude when he's like doing that move. And it's random. I can't tell
1, 2, 3.
how to be consistent with hitting him or not. My ear itches, but I don't want to take my hands off the controller. There you go. Knockdown. Alright, now I'm going to itch my ear. Real quick, real quick. Eek. Itchy, itchy, itchy.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, headphones are good. They're in place. Hands back on the controller.
Fight.
Let's fight. Oh, too slow. Oh, man. First knockdown against me.
1.
I don't remember this person giving me that many problems, but what do I know? Nice. Is that 2 or 3? I don't know. Knockout, okay. So I finally got knocked down. I can't say I can complain too much. I mean, that's pretty good. Get that far in the game with now taking my first knockdown. Still set the record. Mr. A, he's right there. Yep, not recognizing any names on those lists. Mad Clown. This guy's a little tricky.
Mad Clown.
So a lot of the later fighters have illegal attacks and things that they do.
Fight.
It looks like a reskin of Bear Hugger, which he is in some capacity. But he's, of course, got a different moveset. There he goes. Take a seat.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight.
Oh, man. Oof. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. I should have had him knocked down twice, a little sooner, and with 2 super punches.
3, 4.
So he'll get more health back because I only knocked him down with a regular punch. I can't get my block up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's alright. Fight's over. About took another knockdown.
Knockout.
Sometimes he'll do this thing where he starts juggling, and he has these red balls, and he'll throw them in 2 out of 3 directions, straight at you, and to the left or to the right. And you have to learn to dodge out of the way before they hit you. So that's another one of those illegal attacks. Oh, Chuck Norris played it, and he got 8th. Not bad for Chuck. All right. A super macho man. If there was anybody in the game I said I looked like, it'd probably be this guy. Full head of hair, lots of rippling muscles. This is me. So, not to brag or anything, just saying.
Fight!
So, usually this game is pretty good at giving hints. So you can, oh man, know how to respond to a particular punch or situation. So Super Macho Man has 3 exercise programs. And so his corner will yell out, exercise program A, B, or C, depending on, you know, what he's going to do. I remember C as those 3 uppercuts, easy to dodge. I don't remember how to dodge the other one, so if he hits him, I'm going to have to try to learn it as I go. But C's an easy one. And then the big circle punch he does, he gives you the warning because he tips his fist and shakes it, so. All right. 2 knockdowns, pretty quick.
1, 2,
He's going to get a lot of health back, though, because it wasn't a super knockdown.
fight!
All right, so A is just block. Now, later in the game, he will throw a whole bunch of those at once. So, knocking him down, obviously beating him quickly avoids dealing with a lot of that stuff. So, not bad. 101. Won the championship. Go, baby, go. 3 titles in one night. That ain't bad. Let's take a look here and see what happens. New record. Dun-da-da. All right, very good. Hey, Doug. I didn't know they had that Super Nintendo on the TV show, Doug. What a great show. Good job. All right. This puts me as the champion. I have beat the whole game, right? There's nothing left, right? No secret special circuit or anything, right? Let's find out. So, the special circuit. Who knew such a thing existed? All right, let's check it out. Oh, Narcissus Prince. What a great name. Narcissus, short for narcissus, or narcissistic. And so, very full of himself. He's all about protecting his face. And he kind of makes that clear at the beginning, like something about don't hit his pretty face. So he'll dodge every punch to his face. So you have to create an opening eventually. There you go. And then you hit him in the face and he gets really mad. See, he gets angry. And so then he leaves openings on his face where you can really do some damage. Apparently he has abs of steel because you hit him in his stomach and it doesn't do that big of a difference. But you get him in the face and he's in trouble.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. Okay.
fight!
Oh, yeah. There we go. Angry. Angry face. Down he goes again. I know this looks really easy. He was always a pain in the butt when I was a kid. Like,
3, 4.
okay, calm down. You're okay. There we go. There he comes. Oh, knockout. That was quick. 40 seconds.
Knockout!
I'm impressed. That's right. I can impress myself. It's not arrogant to say that. Quit judging me. All right. I'm going to presume that's the number 1 time. All right, not bad. Wow, okay. Some interesting names. Number 8. I think I know who that is, but I need some time to reflect on it. Yep, I'm going to leave that one right there. All right. Oh, yes. An old man, 78 years old, weighs 100 pounds. And you say, okay, well, how bad can it be? Well, look what he's carrying. He does some mean old things with that stick, too. And so this is probably where the gameplay session's going to end tonight, if I had to guess. We'll find out, though. Because beating this old man with a stick is not an easy thing to do. Alright. There we go. So far, so good. Got it. Alright. Now, the first knockdown without taking any hits is huge for me. Like, that's... I just need to get a little advantage on him here. Because he starts, like I said, being really mean with that stick. Alright, 2 knockdowns. That's good. No super punch on it, which disappoints me, but I didn't have it available anyway, so.
6, 7.
Alright, not bad on his health. Oh, my goodness, what happened? Alright, 1. So normally he has these really wicked combinations, too, with his, oh, gosh, not paying any attention. With a stick, like, he'll start doing, like, really rapid stuff. And you gotta figure out how to block him in. There he goes. Like, that was a combination where he did, oh, shoot, all high hits for 6 hits, and then low hits for 6 hits. But then he has other ones where he goes high and low, and so it's just figuring out which one he's on in the moment. Sometimes that's tricky to figure out, so that's all right. So there it was again, so. And there's probably a way to tell in advance, but I just don't remember. It's been too long since I played. I can't remember it. Alright. Got him. Okay. So, took a little bit of a beating, but we got there.
Got him.
Alright, so I definitely didn't do that. Ms. Fuji. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Rick Bruiser, number 1. 41-1. My brother may be champ, but only because I let him win. Really, I am the best. Oh, okay. So basically, you beat Rick Bruiser, you beat the game, according to him. I like the way he thinks.
Rick Krusaider.
Alright.
Fight.
Ooh. Tricky little booger. So what he does with that elbow is he's trying to hit my glove and make my fist hurt where I can't use it for a little bit. So I can only use my, say, if he hits my right one, I can only use my left one. It's a pretty clever little gameplay mechanic. Alright, so some of this is coming back to me. Oh, gosh. Yep, coming back to me why he's a hard fight. I used to be able to beat him without taking a hit. That's crazy. I definitely made it further than I expected. You know, one of the tricky things they do is his brother, who's the champion, Nick Bruiser, has a very similar moveset, but he alters the moves a little bit. So, like, you're like, oh, I've seen this one. And so you go to block or move according to, oh, there he goes, how you would fight his brother. And it doesn't work out that right. Because I have that fist that was unable to be used, I couldn't counter him. Alright, so anyway. Great game. Enjoying it very much. Oh, I forgot it's got to be a body punch on that one. Threw the wrong punch again. There we go. So a couple times in this game, not often so far, you gotta punch a particular side depending on they over punch, and so you can't reach it with the one fist. You think that would have been a bigger mechanic throughout the game, but it really hasn't been. Oh, so I dodged too early was the problem. I held over, but if you hold over too soon, then you can't dodge it, so. Oh. This is not going well. Uh-oh. About one more punch and I'm done. Okay. Did I win? Tell me I won. Tell me I won. Oh my gosh. I was so close to losing that one. I can't believe it. I've got to make it to the final fight. Oh, it makes me so happy. I really didn't think there was any chance I was going to do that. So, alright. Yeah, you all beat me. I don't care. Oh. Bilbo Baggins was the last one. That's really interesting. Alright, 42-0. It doesn't even say anything. He's so good, he's not saying a word.
Nick Krusaider.
Nick Bruiser. Here we go. Big fight.
Fight.
Oh, that's right. When he ducks down to do that one punch, you have to hit him in the stomach. I'm trying to remember all these. Oh, I'm supposed to duck. I pressed down, but he did not duck. I'm going to say it's operator error, but maybe it just didn't read the input right. I don't know. Come on here. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh, dang it, he got me that time. Let's see, he drops off to the side. There we go. So I can... I'm going to go down on this one, because you got to block. You just got to take the pain. So it's blocking down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Ah, frustrating.
Fight!
Just didn't have enough health to deal with that combination. There he goes. Alright, so we're even. One knockdown apiece.
1, 2,
Get some health back. Get some health back. Get some health back. Oh no. Don't give him all of it. Oh my gosh.
fight!
Cheater. Eat it. Big punch. Block, 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 block. Ah. Well, now I'm in trouble.
1, 2, 3.
Already been knocked down twice. I've only knocked him down once. He got the same health bar. Well,
Fight!
I always thought he was a little bit easier than his brother, but apparently I'm making a liar out of that idea. I don't know if it makes a difference if I punch him in the face in terms of how much health it takes. I don't think any punch takes that much out of him. There's the game. Just lost.
Knockout!
I think I'm going to go ahead and give him one. If it gives me a direct rematch, which I think it will, I'll go ahead and try one more time, since I'm already here. I don't know what that means. If that's respectful, or if he's just making fun of me. Alright, we'll try again. Don't even try. He doesn't want me to do the rematch, because he's scared. He knows what I could do to him.
Krusaider!
Alright, let's try it, Nicky.
Fight!
Yeah, I had a point where I could beat him without taking a single punch. Of course, he's saying the same thing about me. Ah! There we go. Oh, stupid. No, I can't hit him. I think that's a pretty cheap tactic. There he goes. Take a seat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, see, with the super punch, he didn't get a full bar of health back. That's why it's so important to try to knock him down with that if you get a chance. There we go. Now, as long as I do the blocks right, he won't take my super punch away from me. Which is huge. Got him. Super punch knockdown. 2 in a row.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I presume he's going to do that combination again here pretty soon, because that's a pretty powerful thing to do, obviously.
Fight!
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Without even getting knocked down, I beat him that time. Go me.
Knockout!
All right. So with one loss there at the end, I'm okay with that. Like, not playing this game in literally years, I'm thrilled. All right. All right. Very good. Gee, Glass Joe beat him? Look at that, number 8, Glass Joe. That's hilarious. All right. I guess he's playing the game and not actually boxing him, though. So, I beat the game. Go me. Hey, it's hard to be this good, but somebody's got to do it. I guess, see, now what I would want to do is go back in time attack mode and set some records if I could. And so here it does a quick review on the credits. He'll never retire. I can win at least one more. Come on. Minoru Arakawa, executive producer. So it was put together completely by Nintendo. I thought for sure that they had outsourced it, but I think maybe it was the Wii version. I'm not sure. So anyway, I've heard someone can beat me in 17 seconds. The fastest person I can beat is usually Hurricane. If you can do the dizzying, you can do some things pretty quick on a lot of the fighters. I want to go ahead and watch all these fighters. I know that sometimes going through the credits is not the most exciting thing, but I'd like to go through it because it's kind of interesting what each one has to say. Bob Charlie. Alright. But no, I just like it. The game, there's a little bit of randomness to it in terms of you don't know which combination they're going to throw. Like Super Macho Man has 3 different exercise programs. He only did C. I never had to deal with any of the other ones. And so that made it pretty easy on me. The next time he may never do C. He may do A and B, which I always have a little bit bigger struggle blocking. So it is completely up to these guys on how they, I don't know what the algorithm is that sends you certain things, but it's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let's keep rolling along here. Ready for your nap now? I demand a rematch, yeah. So yeah, Sandman. He really moves up in the world. Aaron Ryan. Ooh, you're the first with such heavy punches. Hey, you've lost some matches besides that. That's funny. So we're moving along. This is in the, let's see, it's the minor circuit, major circuit, world circuit, and then the special circuit. So this is the world circuit. That's the first person to knock me down, I think. Mad Clown I got a real easy fight with. Go home, the show is over. Clever. I do like the way, in the Wii version, the guys, they talk a little bit more during the fight, or they make, different statements. And Macho Man, I love it because he's like this beach body, kind of dude. And like whenever you dodge him and start hitting him, he goes, "Dude!" It's really funny. It cracks me up. Oh, you punched me face. Come here now. I guess that's supposed to be an Irish accent. Not gonna happen. Old man, you are a spirited one, kid. Spar with me again sometime. Boy Qualo. Alright, so this one's great. Oh, I like the next one. That's why we're watching this. I'm okay, but Nick is just sick about his loss. That's funny, yeah. Rick Bruiser's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. But my brother, he's upset. So we go to the brother. And I'm so ashamed. How could I suffer such total defeat? A very special thanks to 911. Oh, that's right. Me, the player. Hey, I bought this game back in the day. I supported the company. Piece of cake. Hail the champ. World champ, 911, 16 wins, 1 loss. The WVBA world champ, World Video Boxing Association. Go me. Well, that's the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, let me know, and maybe I'll go back and try some NES Punch-Out. And you know what? I think I've got the ability to throw the Wii game on here as well. Maybe I can record that for you and see what happens. Well, until next time, this has been Krusaider. Out.